So we're riding on the interstate, got this merger. Great job. All right, so right here, we're riding, we're having a good time. No issues right now. We're in yellow stage, just kind of zoned in, not zoned out. White stage is zoned out. We're just zoned in, having a good time. We're doing interstate speeds, not a big deal. You see how we started getting closer and closer. And now we're like in the blind spot. So this is where you need to orient yourself pretty well, and this is where you need to kind of realize, okay, my speed, their speed's kind of the same, but now we're just kind of getting closer and closer. And then also this person decided to switch lanes. You see the slash marks, you know, the lines. Switch lanes. So they're gonna be in this lane. Okay, cool, not a big deal, right? Oh, they picked a lane. So this is where you have to look even more ahead. Look even more ahead, right? What do we see way ahead? What do we see way ahead? See a bus. You think anybody wants to be behind a bus, right? No. You don't want to. You don't want to do that. So as soon as you see that, you're like, I'm going to put 2 and 2 together. I'm playing 4D chess here. I'm not just playing checkers. I'm not just going to negotiate or navigate this hazard or threat. I'm going to go ahead and pretend that, you know, there's something else going to happen. So I'm going to position myself right now. Okay, I'm setting myself up for success. So what I would do in this situation is just decelerate just a little bit because I know this person's going to want to go, or I'm going to accelerate to find my spot and take it. Only if it's safe. Now, in this situation, accelerating to take your spot is not that great because you do have this car here, so you're going to close your space cushion, which is not good. So if there was no car there, I would accelerate. But in this situation, what I'm going to do is decelerate. I'm going to decelerate just a little bit and be like, hey, whenever you make your decision, are you making it now? I don't know. You keep going all over the place. I'll wait until you find a lane you like, and then I'll go ahead and do something. And it's all based on the fact that we are at the bottom of the totem pole. Okay? That's really what it is when it comes to survivability. Okay, so now we're in blind spot mode. Okay, blind spot mode. Okay, so right here, no good. Our lane is moving quicker than this bus. Nobody likes to be behind a bus because they can't see. People like this, people anywhere that drive like to see. So more than likely he's going to switch over. It's at nighttime, so probably couldn't see us. It looks like we have, I don't know if this is raindrops, you know, it's the reflections, you know, refracting light. So if it's raining, possibly they can't see because of the rain. So you just kind of have to watch out. You have to watch out for this. This is that huge pattern, all these different factors. This person's going to come over because they don't want to be behind a bus. Okay, so just go ahead and decelerate, let them in, or wait until they make a decision. If they stay there and they're like, okay, they stood there for like 2 seconds, well, now I'm going to go ahead and accelerate and get out of here. Either way, you don't want to be side by side or a blind spot. You want to stay as staggered as possible. So he accelerated. Now also remember that this is, if you have a low CC bike, you can only do so much at this higher speed. So maybe decelerating might be better for you. If you have a very powerful bike, maybe accelerating is no problem. So always think of what you can and can't do based off of what you can do with your bike, what your bike can do at these speeds, you know, what's your braking abilities, all these different things. What I want to point out is that we are now on the small shoulder, found an escape path, did what you needed to do, honked the horn, but still navigated into that escape path. That's what I care about. You can honk your horn all you want as long as you do what you need to do to get yourself out of that situation. If all you did was honk the horn, you'd have gotten hit. Horn didn't do anything. Horn didn't save your life. Moving over into an escape path saved your life. Go ahead and honk the horn because you saved your life. The horn is useless as an emergency tool. The horn is useful to grab somebody's attention. They're two different things. Two different things. But yeah. I want to say thank you to Revzilla for being a sponsor of this channel. Grab yourself some motorcycle gear. This is their version of gear. You can find this at Cycle Gear also. But click the link in the description. No extra cost to you. It's an affiliate link. It helps support the channel. So if you're going to buy gear anyways on Revzilla and you want to get some gear, click that link and help out. Like I said, no cost to you. I'll see you guys around. That's loud.
God.
Whoa.
Doesn't matter. You're coming out. I'm on the road. This is my turn. You're coming from a parking lot.
I think we already did this video. Well, let's go ahead and do it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and turn left. We're turning left. There it is. What's that uncommon thing? Right there. So if you see that while you're in the middle of turning, you're already looking that way, right? So if you see something like that, it's like, okay, this person's turning out of this area. You start going through this whole process in your head, turning out of this area. They don't want to stay there because they don't want to get hit. So they're going to just go into an open spot, which they already planned on doing, which is our lane and our path of travel. So we're going to collide right here. So you start to see this. And so what you could do is maybe start taking this turn a little bit slower. Just go ahead and roll off the throttle a little bit, kind of anticipate this person's coming out. And then when you get to like right here, you can accelerate if you wanted to. Now, if you didn't see that like this, now you see it. Let's say now you see it. So instead of accelerating through the turn, instead of accelerating through all that stuff, what you can do is just roll off the throttle. You expecting some life-changing skill and tip? No, just roll off the throttle. This person does not want to be here. This person's going to accelerate through. Go ahead and turn that off so you guys can see who the actual people are. Tube Socks Malone. Hey, yeah. I like that he does that. So the rev bomb is not what saved his life. Okay, so we're turning. We're going to turn. So right here, we're in this spot. Okay, we're right here. We have this person right here. We noticed them. So what's going to save this person is swerving a little bit to the right, maintaining the road, right? And then he rev bombs. Okay, the rev bomb doesn't do anything. The rev bomb is for you. Really, at the end of the day, it's for you. But I'm going to tell you it's a waste of movement because now you pulled in the clutch, you remove power to the rear wheel. Now your RPMs are high. So if you dump the clutch, possibility of whoop, going like that, losing control just because you wanted a rev bomb, get an auditory response so that the driver can hear you. It's a waste. To me, it's a waste. What I would rather do is just go on with my day. But at the same time, make sure I'm safe and get yourself out of there. So no buenos. So he's looking that way, but look where he's at when he looks forward. We're right in line with the curb. So we're not even in our lane because he went off and found an escape path. That is what I want you to take away from this. Okay, we do these after action reviews. I like to handpick the nice and easy ones. And not the easy ones, but the nice and good ones, like the good-willed, something that nobody really screws up because you guys submitted your videos. But when we watch these other ones, we do see people that aren't part of the crew, aren't here yet, that haven't gotten what we talk about with the Smart Rider principles, and that's fine. So now we get to see this, and this is great. This is great learning moments for us. So what we do now, instead of what not to do, like let's not rev bomb, let's go ahead and find that escape path and get ourselves out of that situation. Those dum-dums are there no matter what.
Doesn't matter, you're coming out, I'm on the road, this is my turn, you're coming from a parking lot. Now, I think I remember this video later on, like when he gets to like right here, he's like, well, I shouldn't have rev bombed or I saw it, I should have saw it, but like, so he actually did his own AAR afterwards, so very good job, very good job. All right, watch out, left turn, oh, good break, ooh-wee. Squeeze. Lost a little traction. Not a big deal. Kept it up. Know what I'm saying? That's what she said.